Look, y'all, even the animals, even the dumb animals know you're not supposed to be celebrating these wicked holidays. You send your kids to the door, they look like a zombie. They look like dead people coming to the door. That cat's like, what the? You see, even the cats know this ain't right. The cat knows, hey, this is some weird stuff right here. Y'all about to get these claws. So look, the Most High, the Most High can use anything, to judge you. You see what I'm saying? He's done it before. You see, the scriptures tell you, you know, God can use the teeth of beasts. He can use the weather, the storm, fire. He can use anything. You out here breaking God's laws, you never know which way it's going to come from. You see? And you say, well, look, I grew up doing this. I grew up doing this. It's tradition, and nothing bad has ever happened to me. You see? But, just because, you got away with it 100 times, 1,000 times, don't mean, judgment ain't waiting for you. And if not in this life, then in the next life. You see? Watch this, y'all. Book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. God created all these things for vengeance, for his vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Watch this. Here's the point. The teeth of wild beasts. That cat said, look, your time is up. I got to get you. Most High put the spirit on that cat. You see, that cat saw these kids come up here looking all crazy, looking like dead spirits. That cat said, this is not right. Even the wild beasts obey God's laws. But humans, God's children, we don't want to obey. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. You see that? So don't ever think Most High ain't, around, that he ain't watching, these things. You might do it 1,000 times, You might celebrate your birthday 100 times, you see, without any kind of repercussions. But that one time, that's all it takes, that one time. And here comes the vengeance. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work, celebrating Halloween, that's an evil work, Christian. Sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Just because you grew up doing Halloween, doing your birthdays, now, you feel like, okay, it never happened to me, so God must be okay with it. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So you're going to continue to do it. You see, you're going to teach your kids to do it. And they're going to teach their kids. So though a sinner do evil 100 times, you see, you celebrate Halloween 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days. See, one of these days judgment's coming. It's coming. It's coming in the form of it might be the form of a wild beast, a stray bullet, a lightning bolt, You don't know how it's going to come. Because neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God. You don't fear God in the Christian church. You do as you please. You know, you YOLO. You only live once. But God said your days won't be prolonged. You keep living this way. Shalom.